What's up, YouTube? It's Sydney Island here. That's Island with the Y, not an S. And I'm finally making an introduction YouTube video. Mostly because I felt like that my first video I didn't want to I felt like the first video that I was going to upload on YouTube, I didn't want to be an introduction video. Mostly because I felt like nobody knows me. Like, why would I upload a video introducing who I am if I haven't really made my mark in the entertainment industry or in the music industry or in any type of prominent industry? I felt like, why make an introduction video? Y'all know who I am. So here I am. Still, y'all don't know who I am. But I'm going to make a video anyways, introducing myself just because I feel like it. So anyways, I want to start off by saying that my name is Sydney Island. That's Island, not a Y. Island, not a Y. Yeah, that's Island with the Y, not an S. I'm sorry. As far as my name goes, Sydney is my birth name, but Island is not my birth last name. Island is not on my birth certificate. It's completely made up, and it's made up from basically, I've always felt kind of like a lonely island. I sometimes feel lonely, sometimes, and I've always felt like an outcast. I've always felt like a misfit ever since I could remember, ever since I was a kid, and I always felt a little bit, separate from everybody else because I was different. So I felt like island, that fits with me, a lonely island. Islands are just in the middle of the ocean, surrounded by water, and nothing is connected to it. And I relate to that. So I was like, Sydney Island, that fits. And so I decided to change Island and take the S out and replace it with a Y because I felt like that's it's more artistic. It's unique. But my real last name really is, but my real first name really is Sydney. And it's spelled exactly Sidnie. This is my birth name. It's the name that I've grown up with. It's the name that all my friends and teachers and everybody has called me. And my goals on YouTube is to inspire and to motivate. I've wanted to do YouTube for the past 2 years. I thought about it a lot because I felt like I'm very expressive. I'm a very expressive person. I'm very dramatic, and I can be theatrical, and ever since I was a kid, I've always done voices and stuff. Like when me and my sisters used to play dolls, I would always talk in these funny voices. I would always just kind of be goofy and weird, and I would use these different voices, and I felt like I've always been into acting. In high school, I took an acting class, but I was too scared. I was really introverted and antisocial, so I was kind of scared to act. But when I did act, people were always really impressed. Acting has just always been something that I've been passionate about, and just being in front of the cameras and stuff like that. And just watching YouTubers, I'm really inspired by what a lot of YouTubers are doing, and I feel like that I have the same capability of doing the same things. I just have that drive, and it's something that I feel like I'm meant to do. One of my other YouTube goals is to start a movement, to do something different than what other YouTubers are doing, and to do something different than what other people are doing in the public eye. I want to basically make relatable content, make stuff that people can relate to, and stuff that people can watch and they laugh or they even cry. I mean, I'm not trying to make you cry, but I am trying to make you cry. I'm trying to make you feel everything. I'm trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to make you cry. I'm trying to make you, smile. I'm trying to make you get mad. I'm trying to make you feel everything because I like to provoke emotion. And not because I'm just some crazy sociopath, but because I really want to wake up your soul, okay? I want to wake up your soul, okay? You are sleeping, and I want you to wake up, okay? So that's one of my goals as a YouTuber, to wake you up, to make you realize that all Black women are not the same. And I want to represent the nerdy Black woman. I want to represent the Black woman who is quirky, odd, eccentric, I already said quirky, weird. I just want to, express a different type of Black woman because the media always portrays Black women, and not always, but a lot of the time the media portrays Black women to be ghetto and just all types of stuff that I'm not. I didn't grow up in the ghetto. I've also just been good at expressing myself, and that's why I make YouTube videos, because I love to express myself, because I feel like it gets other people to express themselves. As far as the videos that I like to make, I've already made a lot of astrology videos because I'm really into astrology and zodiac signs. Astrology is the study of, like, the stars, zodiac signs. I'm a Taurus sun sign, Libra moon sign, Virgo rising. I've just been really into astrology for the past couple of years. Not couple, but I'm 22 going on 23. So I've been studying astrology since I was like 18. So it's been like 4 or 5 years, and astrology, it just gets deeper and deeper and more interesting. And so I figured I have to make videos about astrology. I started off, what was my first video was dealing with anxiety. That was the first video that I ever made and the first video that I ever uploaded on YouTube. And so astrology, I'm really into it. I've also always been into psychology, so I feel like astrology, it kind of ties into that a little bit, but on a spiritual level, because it kind of talks about your personality and like why you are the way that you are. And it just helps me to understand myself. And I've always been deeply interested in human behavior, and astrology is the number one thing that helps me to understand that. The other videos that I would like to make, I haven't made yet, but spiritual videos. I'm a very spiritual person, and I want to make videos about spirituality. Also, relationships. I think that relationships are just very important, because everybody has a relationship. Everybody's in a relationship, whether that be a relationship with your parents or a relationship with your siblings or a relationship with friends or boyfriend, whatever it is. Relationships dominates our lives. And by the way, watch my... What's the name of the video? The sad thing about dating in this generation. Self-esteem and self-love. That's also videos that I make and that I'm going to make more of. I'm going to make so many videos about self-love and self-esteem. My interests, I'm an artist. Oh, I created this art piece. Check it out. I created this art piece on a blank canvas. Can y'all see that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm making a mess. Okay, so can y'all see that? This is a Maya Angelou poem called Still I Rise. And I just put like a whole bunch of like pictures from this art book that I had. I just cut out a bunch of them and I've painted. All you see, all these colors and whatnot, is like paint. I've painted all on it and everything. And I put like the word time, journey. It's a canvas, and I painted the background black, and I'm into abstract art and all types of art. Let me show you another art piece. This is also another one. This is one that has poetry on it. Yeah, that's one of them. It has poetry. I painted that whole thing, y'all, just so y'all know. It started off as a white canvas, and I painted that. As well as for the other one I just showed y'all, I started off as a blank white canvas, and I made it into a masterpiece. Also, by the way, this is my college dorm. I have this wall right here with pictures that I drew. I'm an abstract artist, so I do pictures like this, which is like, this one is like one of my favorites. Is it? I hope y'all can see it because I don't have like a good camera. So this is one of my favorites. I drew this. I drew all of these on this wall, except for the lips. That's a picture from a magazine, but I drew all of this. This one is called Lost at Sea. I'm gonna make a lot more videos, showing my art, just because I'm really passionate about that. And if I'm gonna, do the whole YouTube thing, I wanna, show all corners of myself, So that's one thing. I have a whole sketch pad full of art that I do. Also, I am a musician. I sing. I have a few videos uploaded of me singing, and I love to sing. That's one thing that I do. I write my own songs and I sing. I've been singing since I was a kid. And music is just one of the most important things in my whole life. Music is my biggest and greatest passion ever. And if I just had a living making music and music alone and just making money off that, I'd be happy. Like I wouldn't even be in college right now. So that's one thing about me. One way to my heart, one way straight to my heart is through music. Baby, I've been waiting to get here. Wait, is that how the song go? Fast as you can. I don't even know how the song goes. Let's freestyle. Freestyle for my introduction video. I can sing somebody's name and it just sounds amazing. I love you, Keisha. I love you, Keisha. I love you, Key. Wait, that was off key. I love you, Key. Yeah, that's better. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry when I start singing. So anyways, let's continue with my introduction. I'm about to end this because I don't want to make my videos too long. As far as family goes, I was family and birthplace. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland. Hey, Jada Pinkett. Shout out to Jada Pinkett because she was born in Baltimore, Maryland too. Hey. Yeah, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But yeah, I was born in Be More East Coast. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland. I still have an accent on some words, you know. I didn't realize that I had an accent until I came to, where am I? Tennessee. I moved to Tennessee when I was 9 years old. I've been here like the bulk of my life. I moved around, lived in Virginia, lived in Ohio, back and forth a little bit throughout my childhood. But Baltimore has a special place in my heart because that's where the most of my family is. Baltimore. I had to kind of change my accent a little bit because I originally started off saying Baltimore, Maryland, but people didn't understand what I was saying when I came to Tennessee as a kid. So I felt like I had to change my accent so that people can understand me. And so now I say Baltimore, Maryland to be proper so that people can understand. It's still Baltimore, Maryland to me. Growing up, I grew up with my mother and my big sister and my little sister. I'm the middle child. Middle child syndrome. Yeah, that's tough, right? Any middle child knows. If you're a middle child, you know the struggle. We're very close. Me and my siblings, me and my sisters are very close. That's my intro video. Subscribe to my channel, it's Sydney Island. That's Island with the Y, not an S. Hit that notifications bell right next to the subscribe button. You will not be disappointed because I'm about to start making comedy skits and I'm gonna make y'all laugh so hard. I'm gonna make y'all like Santa Claus because I'm funny. So yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed my intro video. That's all I have. Peace.